Okay, we've all been there, right? That big presentation, the meeting with senior leadership, the moments that can pretty much define a project or maybe even your career. Today, we're going to talk about how to stop just presenting at people and start turning those high pressure moments into real, successful dialogues.
You know that feeling, don't you? It's just unmistakable. You've spent days, maybe weeks, preparing. Your slides are perfect, but then you walk into that room and you're staring down a tough, maybe even skeptical audience. All of a sudden, the pressure is on, and it feels like everything is riding on this one single moment.
So, this is what we call the high-stakes arena. It's basically any situation where your communication is under a microscope. And look, it's not just about what you say, it's how you say it. It's how you handle that unexpected question, and it's all about how you manage the energy in the room. And here's the real shift in thinking you have to make. I mean, anybody can stand up and read off a slide deck, right? But the real pros, they're creating a connection. They're guiding a conversation and actually persuading the audience that their message isn't just valuable, but that it's credible. It's a totally different mindset. But what happens when things don't go according to plan? The real test, honestly, begins when the room starts to push back. So let's get into the common pitfalls that can completely throw you off your game. These are the big three, aren't they? You've got that super sharp, challenging question that's clearly designed to find holes in your logic. Then there are the constant interruptions that just wreck your flow. And maybe worst of all, you look up and see your audience just slowly zoning out, reaching for their phones. These are the things that can absolutely sink a presentation. But what if? What if you could not only see these challenges coming, but also had a toolkit ready to handle every single one? This is where we stop playing defense and we start being proactive. So let's build out your toolkit. Okay, so the first and honestly most powerful tool in your kit is this idea of productive dialogue. Instead of being scared of interruptions, you actually invite conversation. You turn your one-way speech into this dynamic two-way street. Now, this isn't about losing control, not at all. It's about leading a much more engaging discussion where everybody feels like they have a stake in the outcome. And here's how that whole toolkit really comes together. You see, each challenge has a direct counter strategy. Those annoying interruptions, well, they become an opportunity for productive dialogue. You fight off disengagement by actively maintaining that connection. And for those really tough questions, the key is responding with total composure. Let's really drill down on that last one, because it's usually the most intimidating part for all of us. A tough question can feel like a personal attack, right? But learning to respond with composure, that is a true superpower. It shows everyone you're confident and in control, exactly when you need it most. Think about the huge difference here. Our gut instinct is to react. We get defensive, maybe a little emotional, we feel unprepared. But a trained professional, they respond. They stay calm, they think strategically, and they remain in control of the conversation. And here's the best part, this is a learned skill. It is not a personality trait you're born with. So how do you actually do it? Well, it boils down to three pretty simple steps. First, just pause and actually listen. Don't start planning your answer while they're still talking. Second, acknowledge their point. Something as simple as, that's a great question, can diffuse so much tension. And then finally, respond strategically, always tying your answer back to your core message. Now, understanding all these ideas is one thing, but turning this theory into an instinctive skill that you can actually use under pressure, well, that's the final and most important piece of the puzzle. I just love this quote because it gets right to the heart of it. You can't just read about this stuff in a book. Real, genuine confidence comes from practice. It comes from stepping into that simulated arena and testing your skills before the stakes are real. So what is the single most crucial takeaway from all of this? You have to practice. You just have to. Role play with a colleague. Ask them to throw the absolute toughest questions at you, to interrupt you. The more you rehearse these kinds of interactions, the more natural and composed you're going to be when it really counts. As we wrap up, I want you to think about this. Your next big meeting isn't some performance you just have to survive. It's a dialogue that you have the power to lead. So the only real question left is, are you ready?